Good evening. Well, it's the time of year for the November Classic Car Show, and I'm not there this year. I'm over here, and look at the weather. So what I did is I've re-edited last year's show video because it was a lot of fun buying a car the day of the show to display it. So you can watch my adventure in this re-edited director's cut. It's a good video, this. Enjoy. Okay, for a bit of context then, I had a space for a car on the stand at the November Classic Car Show. The car I wanted to use was blocked in by a car that I could not start, so I gave up on that one. I then bought a Toyota Estate. The guy said he would meet me at the NEC. Then he phoned me while I was sat in the car park at the NEC and said, I've been pulled over by the police and they've impounded the vehicle for no tax. So the Toyota didn't turn up either. So I was sat at the NEC with no car to display. What was I going to do? Let's go and buy one. Look at that image. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun messing around with AI image generator. Right, back to the video.
He said he's been stopped by the police for no road tax and the car has been taken to an impound. So, are we going to get the car out of the impound, or shall I go back through my Facebook Marketplace messages and see if I can find something to display before about 8:30 p.m. tonight? So right now, I'm going to stop filming and I'm going to get on Facebook Marketplace. What are we going to have on display on the stand? Well, considering the show opens tomorrow and setup has started, I've no idea. So, anything could happen is where we're at. Okay, right. This is absolutely hilarious. I've bought another car on Facebook Marketplace. Having driven all the way from Worcester to the NEC, I'm now driving from the NEC back to Kidderminster to pick up a car that I saw on Facebook Marketplace a few weeks ago for 2,200 quid. I've just messaged the guy and said, I'll give you 1,400 quid right now. And he said, yeah, head on over. I'm not there, but my partner will help you out. It's a much better car. It's a far superior machine. And hopefully, we're going to be back at the NEC by about 6 o'clock tonight. It's coming up to 3 o'clock now. Back up the M42 and then back down the M5. Pick up the car, back up the M5, back up the M42, on the stand, displayed, ready to go. This is way more fun. This is definitely the most fun way to do the NEC Classic Car Show. Don't plan anything, buy a car on the day. It's much better. James has told me I've got until 8 p.m. to get the car on the stand. Should be at the car by 4 p.m. That gives me 4 hours to get the car impounded. No, I mean to get it to the NEC. So we will make it to the ball on time. Genuinely the worst time of day to be doing this. And basically I'm driving the noisiest car in the world. The reason I'm driving the noisiest car in the world is because I didn't think I was gonna have to film much today. So we need a fairly quick transaction. I'll do all my checks on the car when we're at the show. Let's just go get the car because it's going to be fun and it's going to be comfortable. And it's got a sunroof and it's got heated seats and all sorts of toys on it. So let's go and get that. We're in a better position. This is much better than a 1994 Toyota Corolla. Carina, not a Corolla. I was excited about that car, but it's not to be because it's been crushed into a cube. Let's go get a V8. Here we go then, 4 o'clock. Right, this is the car here. Gold Mercedes S500 V8. All I've got to do is get it cleaned and get it to the NEC. It's on a wide plate, it's on the smaller wheels, a little bit of rust on the front wing, a little bit of rust on the back wing, quite a bit of rust on the back arches. But it's a nice spec. Beige. Oh, it's open. Nice. Big fat V8 engine, best engine Mercedes-Benz ever built, great colour. Are you ready for the world's quickest road test? Because I am not messing around today. 91,000 miles only, that's nothing, is it? It's got a bit of fuel in it, let's fire it up. It's a V8! Seats go forward, that'll be on the door. Heated seats, yeah, we'll have those on because it's November and it's depressing. Oh, like an S-Class I do. This is luxury. We're gonna buy a V8 and drive it straight to the NEC and put it on display. You know what the best bit is? I ain't taking it home from the NEC. I'm gonna put a for sale sign in the window. Someone else can take it home. God, I don't know if it'll go well. Even the suspension works. The air suspension is all working. All the buttons work and there's no errors on the dash. Do you know how hard it is to buy an S-Class for cheap that's got no errors on the dash like this? This is a lovely, lovely car. Yeah, let's buy it. Okay, we're on the way to the NEC. I'm not gonna lie, it says coolant visit workshop. I've got to get moving. Once the car's moving, it's fine. But if it starts to get too hot, which it is doing, oh, come on, I need this temperature to come back down. Right, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to crank the heating on, aren't we? Once we're clear of this, we should be okay. It should then be a straight shot to the motorway, but the temperature's coming up. Right, let's get the temperature down. That'll be why the, you bastard. I hate Facebook Marketplace sellers. That's why the temperature's on max, and it doesn't work, does it? The blowers don't work. Yeah, the blowers don't work. That's funny. None of the aircon works. I've got no blowers at all, so I can't even cool the car down. Been done over a little bit here, haven't I? Oh, it's coming down though. It is coming down. Okay, oh, it's gone back up again. It's a sensor. It's blatantly a sensor. There we go. Come on, look, you're fine now. You're fine. Look at that. Wandering along at about 90 degrees. We don't want any more than that. Beautiful. We'll just keep it going, keep the speed down, sip the fuel, because I don't want to put any fuel in it. I'm using his fuel at the moment, and then we're all right. Everything is fine in my Benz, and we are going to get to the NEC. Don't accelerate up the Hagley Mile. Don't accelerate up the Hagley Mile. Don't accelerate up the Hagley Mile. Don't. My dad once said that he could get to 100 mile. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Oh, warmth. Good. Oh, gearbox. Brilliant. Absolutely. I've broken it. Oh, you are kidding me. We lost the gear then. I had to knock it out of gear and back in. But my coolant sorted itself out. Okay, cool. Right now in this moment, everything's going well. I've got the sunroof open, the temperature's okay, and my gearbox is working. Amazingly, I'm getting 34 miles to the gallon out of this thing. Right, I've come off the motorway to avoid sitting in traffic, because when I sit, the temperature climbs. So instead, we're going into Shirley not, and we're gonna try and get a car wash and a splash of fuel, and I'll check the coolant before rejoining the motorway. And you'll all be there in the comments being like, Geoff, why didn't you check the fluids when you bought the car? Because if I checked the fluids and realised that the gearbox was knackered and it overheated, then what would I have done? It was 4 o'clock, we're gonna go on Marketplace and find another car. So no, we're taking the S-Class and that's it. It's so much car for the money, it really is. All right, I am finished. That is as clean as it's gonna get. I hate cleaning cars. It's cold and I'm still ill. I'm taking it to the NEC now. I'll display it like that, and hopefully it looks good when the lights come on in the morning. And if not, we'll just set fire to it or something. Right, let's get to the NEC. To be fair, when you ask it to go, it goes and it makes V8 noises.
Crap if they've shut the gate this early.
Yeah, I would have thought so as well. Like, there's still a good hour to go, isn't there? So
exactly. That's shit.
Don't know. All right, we'll find something out. All right, good afternoon. I got a late one for hall 4.
Good pass.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, we're in. We are in. Way better turning up late at night, because there's no one around. Right, we're at the right hall. Yes, excellent, the door's open. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Cool, so we'll do a drive-through. Well, we look for our stand. Hopefully, the car won't overheat. Could be a head gasket, Geoff. It could be, yeah, but it's not losing coolant. It's got coolant and it is extremely pressurized, so that's what makes me think it's probably not the head gasket. Right, and on my stand we are looking for a Porsche Boxster and a Jag, I believe. Porsche Boxster and a Jag. Oh, I can see it. There's the Boxster up ahead. Take the cap off the radiator. Took the, what did I do? I took the coolant bottle top off, and it was fine, but there was quite a lot of pressure. So we're going to park up here by this Jag, and here we are then. After all that, we are here. The car is on display. We'll pick this up tomorrow. It's time for me to go home. Thank you very much for bearing with me throughout that. I'll show you the car again, look. To be fair, it has been rather nice. After all the stress, it behaved rather beautifully, and I got 31 miles to the gallon out of it. Nice car, sunroof, good spec, professionally cleaned by me about 20 minutes ago. There we go, we are on the Chester Cars and Coffee stand, and amazingly, although we're on the Chester Cars and Coffee stand, my Mercedes that I bought in a hurry yesterday, it does look very 50 Shades of Beige from this side. The Mercedes that I bought in a hurry yesterday actually came from Chester. Look, it's a Mercedes-Benz of Chester car, which is really cool. I've got an out-of-office auto reply on, which is here. So do leave a message on a post-it and just stick it to the bonnet of the car. That would be great. I wrote this. Yes, it's a V8, £2,000, drive it out of here Sunday night. And that's absolutely true. Make me an offer. Please drive this car home on Sunday night so I don't have to. Got my number plate done, look. I've got a Geoff V8 number plate on the front there. I don't know why he only put one F on it. And it took him about 4 hours, and it was 25 quid. But he was about 1,000 years old, to be fair. So that is it. That's everything from me for Friday, and I don't think there'll be anything from me on Saturday. Sunday we'll pick up some content possibly, but I think my little boy wants to come to show with me, so I may not even film. So that puts us into Monday. 147,000 subscribers now, which is crazy. That makes me the biggest automotive YouTuber that wasn't invited to the show. And I'm actually quite a lot bigger than some of the ones that were invited to the show, which is hilarious. So there we go. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great weekend. Now that it's a few weeks on and I'm editing, let me tell you what happened next. The next morning, Saturday, I had already posted on my Facebook page to say I wasn't going to be at the show. Then I got a text message from my friend James, who was running the stand, saying that the show organisers had been round and asked that I remove all Geoff Buys Cars branding from the car, and that they would supervise James whilst he removed everything, the whole lot, all the stickers, everything, which I thought was quite hilarious. And I think it all goes back to the whole trans thing that went on with iDriver Classic. But whatever, I don't need to get into that. So it became fairly obvious that they didn't want Geoff Buys Cars at the show. So I then sent a text message to my friend and said, would you mind finding the largest permanent marker that you can and go and write "not Geoff" somewhere on the Mercedes-Benz. It was the best PR that could possibly have happened, and my Facebook page blew up and was super active, and everybody thought it was really funny that Geoff Buys Cars had been like blacklisted from the NEC. So that's what happened next. So we went to the show on the Sunday and we hung out for a little bit, and then we went home on the train, and I was thinking, right, I'm gonna have to go back and fetch the S-Class on Monday morning. Right, thank you very much everybody for putting post-it notes all over my car. Thank you, Small Human, for filming this. We are now going to take all the post-it notes off, and then I'm going to go through them all and I'm going to read them for a special video which will be posted on YouTube probably tomorrow. So thank you very much everybody for the support at the NEC show, and you can stop filming now, buddy. But I got a text message from someone saying, I've got a friend that would like to buy the Mercedes, and sure enough, we did a deal, 1,200 quid, and he went to the NEC on a train, picked it up and drove it home that night. And this is how he drove it home. So that was it. That was the story of the Mercedes S-Class and the NEC. And to answer the question, can you buy a car on the day of setup and take it to the show and display it and then sell it at the show? Well, yes, you can. Mission accomplished. The Mercedes-Benz is gone.
So there you go, that is the story of the 2024 November Classic Car Show. I don't think I'll be there this year, but if you've got my gold Mercedes, can you drop me a message? I might be interested in buying it back, and also, Can I have all my stuff back that I left in the boot? Thanks for watching.
Whoa!